Hello, how are you? I got some questions this week, actually the last couple weeks on um, just different people asking questions like, how do I know that this is a platform for me? Or how do I know how to choose the right platform for me? I've picked ones before and I didn't use them. This is you. Does it sound like you? You signed up for things, you didn't use it. Um, you signed up for things and you got confused when you were on there. You didn't feel like you were doing things correctly, and so you're like, online isn't for me. And I actually wanted to come on here and just explain how to choose an online platform that is right for you, and also how to just set yourself up for success so you can use it. So I'm Leslie Logan. I'm the founder of OnlinePilatesClasses.com with my husband, Brad, and we have this amazing, amazing platform that's coming for this year. And we have hundreds and hundreds of members. And so I say this as a person who has founded a platform, who runs a platform, that not every platform is right for you, but here's some things to look out for. So first of all, ease of use. So if you're someone who really does like access to a ton of options, you still want to make sure it's easy to find the options that you are looking for, the things that you are wanting to find. At onlinepilatesclasses.com, we actually only allow you to have access to one 30-minute class a week. And depending on the membership you have, 1 to 4 50-minute classes a week. So when you log in at any given time, depending on your membership, you'll either have 2 or 6 classes to choose from. And we did that on purpose. We want to make sure that you don't have decision fatigue. You made the decision you want to work out. Let's keep it super simple for you. So for example, if you only have a mat, you're only going to see the mat class. You're not going to see anything else, which is overwhelming. And you're going to have access to the weekly mat class that changes every Tuesday, and the monthly mat class that changes every month. So make sure that when you are looking at these things, you ask yourself, like, what does my lifestyle need? Do I want to make sure it's super, super easy for me to actually do the classes? How many options do I need? What do I have access to? What would actually be easier for me in the life that I'm living? So I really pride us on that ease of use and ease of picking the class that's right for you, and also the ease of picking the membership that's right for you. Pick it based on the equipment you have. So it makes it super, super easy. The next thing when you're looking at an online platform that you actually want to consider is the accountability portion, because when you're doing something online, it is really easy to be able to do it anytime, which is like its point. The point is that it's easy to do it anytime, but that can be really hard, right? Because if you don't have the accountability like you would, you're going to a class. So for example, today I'm going to go to an in-person class. So I have to be there at 4 o'clock. I have to make sure I have time to drive. I have to make sure I'm there, all the things. I have that accountability. If I don't show up, I wasted money. With an online platform, it's really easy to put it off till tomorrow. So what form of accountability did they put in place to make sure that you are successful? At onlinepilatesclasses.com, what we did is actually make sure that we do hold you accountable. We actually take a class away from you. So every Tuesday at 2 p.m. PST, the new class drops and the old class disappears. This is really done on purpose. I wanted to make sure that you had the ease of doing class whenever you wanted to, but the accountability like you have going to a gym. If you missed the class because you didn't go to the gym, then you missed the class. You don't get access to it, right? So this is actually really great, because what I've seen is, like, even our busiest week, some of our members will show up at 1:30 p.m. PST to get that last 30-minute opportunity in so that they don't lose it, right? And so that is done on purpose. I am your accountability queen, and I really want to make sure that all of our members actually take our classes. And so for our monthly classes, at the last day of the month, it disappears and the new class is there for you. So you'll always have a class to take, but you'll miss out on the class that I was taking last time. So the next thing you want to look at for an online platform is what kind of feedback can you get on your form? Going back to, like, how will I know if I'm doing it correctly? That was a question we get a lot when people are going, oh, should I do online? I don't know if I'm not doing it right. And so what we have put in place is there is a members only Facebook group. And there is once a month a live filming of a 50-minute mat class you get to come to with a live hangout session. So there's 2 ways you can get feedback from myself or the OPC teachers that we have on our team to give you feedback on your form, to give you tips for modifications, changes, anything you need. Like, literally, if you're like, am I doing this right? You can ask that. You can take a picture, video, put it in this Facebook group for our members only, or jump onto one of those live chats and take the class with us and actually get me to see you do it and get feedback on it. So that is something that I want to put in place because I do know what it's like to wonder if you're doing it correctly. And I do want you to be able to do it correctly. And so do our teachers on the team as well. So make sure when you're picking an online platform that there is some sort of way that you can get that feedback in your body. It's not just like written out, right? Lastly, you want to look, if you are someone who like needs some community, you want to feel like you're part of something, you want to look into that for the platform that you're choosing. Those are very rare. I feel very proud that at onlinepilatesclasses.com we have made sure the community is one of our biggest pillars. It's our strongest pillar. In the members only Facebook group, really truly is only members, and your everyone is taking the exact same class whenever they want during the same period of time. So you literally can just say, hey, I took this week's class and I freaking nailed this, or I actually had a question about this, or I had this aha moment, or I'm struggling with this. And people will know what class you're talking about because they're taking it too. And I did that on purpose because when I was a Pilates teacher in real life, like I am still, but like in the gyms, in the fitness clubs, one of the things I loved is that people would talk to each other about the class that they took or the class that they missed. And it's really important to me to give you that kind of feeling in your online platform practice because we all need to be part of something. We all want to be part of something. And what I really pride myself and our group really is one of the safest communities you'll ever find on the internet. So supportive. Truly, when people have a surgery or their pet passes or they get a puppy or they get it, they are traveling, like there's so much love and support for who they are and what they are doing. And so it's not just about Pilates, it's about the person. And I love seeing them remind each other that it's a practice, not a perfect. And nobody wants to be friends with perfect. And we're here as brave and courageous to do things the way that your body needs to be done that day. It truly is one of the most beautiful, beautiful things that I get to see all the time. And I'm so proud of them. I'm proud of it. And so when you're looking for an online platform, make sure that if you're someone who wants to feel like you're part of something, that it has that, right? That it has that. So those are my favorite things to go through when it comes to choosing a platform. Accountability, ease of use, easy ways to make decisions and know exactly what you're supposed to do, making sure someone has their eyes on you and is actually able to address the questions that you have, and community, because we are all in this together so that we can do life better. Thank you so much for your amazing questions. Remember, you can pop them into the comments below and we will answer them on the next live next week. Have an amazing day.